Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course, and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching, and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
I was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they are also conducting different exam to test our knowledge, and as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, Excella.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped. So I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, XLR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Because he's teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came from for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you XLR for giving these courses. I learned lot of from this. I gained the more knowledge from here, and thank you for XLR for teaching us.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope all are doing good. So today we have our trainer Himanshu. So Himanshu, you can take up the class. Thank you.
So, good evening, folks. I hope you all are good. Okay, so guys, I want to know, have you created the account on Salesforce or not? Okay, if you are able to create the account, okay, so you can write in chat. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so guys, I'm going to start the session. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, good evening, everyone. So guys, can you tell me, are you able to see my screen or not? Yes, perfect. Okay, so today I'll discuss, okay, what you will learn in Salesforce. So in upcoming 14 days, what I'll teach to you, okay, and what will you learn? So first, I'm going to tell you MBC of the Salesforce. You can say architecture of the Salesforce. Okay, so let me open the PPT. Okay, so first is MBC in Salesforce. MBC means model view controller. Okay, MBC means model view controller. So what is model in Salesforce? What is view? What is controller in Salesforce? Okay, so let's suppose what you have to do. You have to create one site. Okay, and on site you have to display the employee information. Okay, what you have to do? You have to create one site. On site you have to display employee information. Okay, so whenever you will display the employee information, you have to display one. You have to display the image of the employee. Okay, it's employee image, and along with image you have to display some information of the employee, like employee name, okay, employee phone, employee email ID, and company name. Okay, you have to create the site. On site you have to display all employee information. Okay, so let's suppose first employee name is Quran Susani. Okay, phone number, email ID, and company name. Okay, and on site you have to create one button. Okay, there should be one button. Okay, on click of button, what we have to do? We have to display other details. Full information of the employee we have to display. So whenever you will click on the button, we have to display full information of the Koransu record. Okay. Okay, so what we have to do? Whenever you will do scroll down, you have to display second employee information. Okay, then you will do the scroll down, you have to display third employee information, like that. Okay, it's first employee, second employee, then third employee. Okay, so okay, so when you will do scroll down, you will get other employee information. So okay, you can also open the phone site. Okay, when you will open the phone site, you will get multiple phone. Okay, iPhone 14. You will do scroll down, you will get iPhone 15, iPhone 13. Okay, like that, what we have to do, instead of mobile, we have to display the employee image and employee information. Okay, you can display iPhone in image, iPhone information. Okay, mobile information, any product information you can display. Okay, on click of button, what we have to do, we have to display the full information of the employee, like employee address. Okay, total experience of the employee, employee account number, these things we have to display. Okay, so how it is possible? On click of button, we have to display complete information. So we have to write the logic. Okay, on click of button, some logic should be execute and complete details of the core answer should be display. Okay, so now we will write the logic. Where we will write the logic? In Salesforce, we have Apex class. Okay, in Salesforce, we have Apex class. It is similar to Java. Okay, it is similar to Java. If you know Java, okay, you can easily learn the Apex class. If you don't know Java, even then you can learn the Apex class. Okay, so in Apex class, what we do, we write the logic. Okay, so to write the logic, what we use Apex class. Okay, what logic we have to write? On click of button, we have to display full information of the Koransu. Okay, full information of the employee. Okay, so first we have to store the information somewhere else. Okay, Koransu information we have to store somewhere else. If information are in database, we can display it. Okay, so information where we will store in a database. So in Apex class, we will write the logic and we will call the database. Okay, let me create the database. Okay, so what is it? It's our database. Employee data, where we are storing in database. Okay, so okay, data are in database. Perfect. What we will do, we'll write the logic in Apex class. We will fetch the data from database. Okay, we will fetch the data from database. Okay, data will come in Apex class. Now what we will do, we will send the data from Apex class to client UI. Okay, we will send the data from Apex class to client UI. Okay, so now we have to focus on three things. First, UI. Okay, first we have to create the UI. Okay, so UI, we have to create the UI. Okay, so what is UI? That is view part. Okay, MVC means model view controller. What is view here? UI. Okay, second is controller. Okay, second is controller. In controller, we write the logic. So what is controller in Apex class? Sorry, in Salesforce, controller is Apex class. Okay, third is model. Model is database. Okay, so what is MVC of Salesforce? Model view controller. Model means database in which we store the data. So what we will do, we'll create some CRM application. Okay, where we will store the data? In CRM application, we will store the data. Okay, that is model. Okay, what is controller? Apex class in which we write the logic. Backend logic we write in Apex class. Okay, then UI. UI is the view part. Okay, How can we create the UI in Salesforce? For that, we have LWC. Okay, we have LWC Lightning Web Component. Okay, we create component. LWC is similar to Angular and React. Okay, like Angular and React in Salesforce, what we have LWC. Okay, and we also have Visual Force page. With the help of Visual Force page, we can also create the UI. Okay. Okay, so if you want to create the UI, use LWC. On click of button, if you want to write any logic, okay, we have Apex class. We have server side controller Apex class. Write the logic in server side controller. What logic you will write? If you have to fetch the data from database, so that time you will write the query. Okay, I think you know SQL. So in Salesforce, we have SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language, and we have SOSL also. Okay, SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language, SOSL, Salesforce Object Search Language. Okay, so why query? We can fetch the data. Now I'll fetch the complete data of the Goransu Saini. Okay. Now data will come in Apex class. Then we can send the data from Apex to LWC component, and we can display the information. Okay. Let's suppose if you want to send the data into database. Okay. If you want to send the data into database, via query we can fetch the data. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to send the data from Apex class to database. So to send the data, we have DML. Okay, we have DML, insert, update, upsert. So with the help of DML, we can send the data into database. Okay, so it is the complete MVC of Salesforce. Okay, so okay, if you want to be a developer, like if you want to be a front-end developer, okay. So in Salesforce, what we have LWC for front-end developer. Okay. In LWC, we use JavaScript as a client-side language. Okay. We have client-side language also. In LWC, we use client-side language. Okay. JavaScript. In client-side controller, we call the Apex class, server-side controller. Okay. So Apex class is the backend. If you want to be a backend developer, then we have Apex class. Okay. For backend developer, we have Apex class. Okay. Then we have database model. Okay. So if you don't know coding and you are not interested in coding, so what can you do? You can learn the admin part. Okay. You can learn the admin part. You can be a administrator. Okay. So what admin will do? Okay. Admin can create the application. Okay. So in Salesforce, we can create CRM application without coding. Okay. So you can create the CRM application. You can give the security. Okay. You can use some automation tool like we have flow builder. Okay. So this type of automation tool you can use and you can send the mail to the customer. Okay. You can automate the process with the help of automation tool. We have report and dashboard also. You can create the dashboard. Okay. So there is some data migration tool also. Okay. So what administrator can do? They can create the CRM application. They can provide the automation. Okay. They can transfer the data from one environment to another environment with the help of data management tool. They can create the report and dashboard. Okay. So if you don't know coding, even then you can learn the Salesforce and you can work in Salesforce. Okay. And if you are good in coding, so then you can be a good developer. Okay, you can learn both LWC plus Apex class. Okay, but to learn the LWC and Apex class, you should be good in admin part. Okay, at last, what we will do, we will fetch the data, we will send the data from CRM application. Okay, we'll fetch the data from CRM application. So you should have idea of the CRM application. What is application? How can we create it? Okay, so it is the complete MVC of Visual Force page. So guys, if you have any doubt, so you can ask me what is MVC and everything, whatever you want to ask. Okay, you can write your doubt in chat. All clear. What is UI? User interface. User interface means whenever you will open any site. Okay, whenever you will open site, you will get the UI. Okay, it is the Google UI. Okay, UI means screen, whatever you are able to view on site. Okay, it is the UI. Okay, CRM full form, customer relationship management. LWC Lightning Web Component. Is SOQL and SOSL similar? Okay, SOQL and SOSL are not similar. There is some difference. Okay, let me write the full form. LWC Lightning Web Component. SOQL, Salesforce, Object Query Language. Okay, why SOQL? We can fetch the data from database. Okay, SOSL, Salesforce, Object Search Language. Okay, third, DML, Data Manipulation Language. Okay, we have insert, update, upsert, many. Okay, so in this training, what we will learn? We will learn admin part as well as developer part. Okay, so we will learn admin plus developer both part. In admin, we will learn everything. Okay, you will learn the automation tool. You will learn the data management tools, report dashboard. How can we give the security to the data? Okay, how can we create the CRM application? How can we send the mail? Everything you will learn in admin. Okay, and we will also learn the developer part. How can we write the backend logic? Yeah, nowadays developer doing both things. Okay, so now I'm going to take next topic. MBC completed. Okay, approach in Salesforce. So already told you there are two types of approach in Salesforce. First one is declarative approach, or we can say point and click approach. Okay, declarative approach means without coding, you can do many things in Salesforce. Simple, what you have to do, you have to follow the point and click approach, else drag and drop approach. Okay, click on this button, add this message. Okay, so with the help of point and click approach, you can create many things. Okay, second, if you are unable to create some functionality with point and click approach or drag and drop option. So then you can go to the coding part, and by program you can create it. Okay, so you can follow two types of approach. Okay, then next is UI in Salesforce. Okay, let me open the Salesforce first. So guys, can you tell me how can we log in the Salesforce? How can we log in the Salesforce account? Yeah, login.salesforce.com. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to write login.salesforce.com. Login.salesforce.com. Now we have to enter the credential here, username and password. Okay, so yesterday we created the username. Okay, what you have to do, you have to open the mail. Okay, yesterday whatever mail you got, you have to open it, and in mail you will get the username. Okay, in mail you will get the username. Copy the username, paste it here, and whatever password you have created, write here. So Koransu123. Okay, whatever password you want to write, you can write. Okay, so successfully I'm able to log into Salesforce. Login.salesforce.com, and you will be able to log in it. Okay, so now when you will log in into Salesforce, go to the URL, and URL, in URL, what will you get? You will get the company name. Okay, at the time of creation the Salesforce account, whatever company name you have entered, that company name you will get in URL. Okay, so basically it is the domain name. Okay, it is the domain name which you will get in URL. Okay, so in upcoming session we will learn everything. Okay, SOQL, SOSL, DML, admin, complete admin part. Okay, so successfully I'm able to log in into Salesforce. Okay, so whenever you will log in, okay, you will get this page. Okay, you will get this page. Okay, what is it? Basically it is a setup home page. Okay, if I'm saying go to the setup, okay, go to the setup home page. Okay, so it is the setup home page. Okay, okay, after, okay, on setup home page, what you will get? You will get view profile. Okay, you will get the view profile. What is it? It's the view profile. Okay, so when you will click on the view profile, okay, on click of view profile you will get the username. Okay, and you will get some, you can log out the org. Okay, you can go to the settings and you can view the information of this user. Okay, so view, it is the view profile. We can log out, go to the settings. Okay, and we can get the Himanshu information. Okay, user information. Okay, next is notification. Next icon, notification. Okay, so here we will get the notification like custom notification. Okay, any message, notification message we will get here. Okay, next to notification, we have one gear icon. Okay, gear icon. Inside the gear icon, there is one lightning. Okay, in this gear, there is one lightning icon also. Okay, what is it? It's a setup. Okay, it's a setup. Okay, if I'm clicking, if I am saying click on gear icon means here you have to click. Okay, what is the use of this gear icon, or we can say setup? Okay, so simple question, which let's suppose what you have to do, you have to open the tab in Google. Okay, in Chrome browser, you have to open new tab. So how can we open new tab in Google browser? Okay, in Chrome browser, how can we open the new tab? So here we have plus button. Whenever I'll click on this plus button, I'll get the new tab. Okay. Okay, and we also have duplicated tab is another thing. Okay, we can also create the new tab with the help of duplicate tab also. Okay, here I am getting one plus button, new tab. Okay, now I have one question. In Salesforce, I want to create new tab. I want to add new tab in Salesforce. Okay, so how can we add it? We can add it with the help of this gear icon, or we can say with the help of this setup. Okay, so click on this gear icon, and what option we will get? We will get the setup. Gear icon setup. Whenever I'll click on the setup, I'll get the new tab. Okay, and on which page I will redirect? I will redirect on setup home page. Which page is opening? Setup home page. Okay, so whenever you have to open new tab in Salesforce, click on the setup. Okay, you will get the new tab. Setup new tab. Okay, so gear icon. What is the use of gear icon and setup? To open new tab in Salesforce. Okay, so to open new tab in Salesforce, we use gear icon. Okay, second use. Okay, if you want to write the code. Okay, if you want to go in developer part or you want to write the code, that time you will also use this gear icon or setup. Okay, if you want to go, okay, if you want to go in developer part, that time you will also use this gear icon. Okay, so how can we use it? Okay, how can we enter in development part in Salesforce? So click on this gear icon. Okay, if you will click on setup, you will get new tab. Okay, okay, we will get new tab. Okay, we are on setup home page. Okay, but what I don't want to create new tab. I don't want to open new tab. I want to go in developer part. So click on this gear icon. Here you will get developer console. Okay, here you will get developer console. Click on developer console. Okay, click on developer console. So what you will get? You will get the console. Okay, development part. Now, okay, so part guys, you were asking how can we write the code? Okay, and how Apex class is similar to Java. Okay, so you can see here. I have opened the console part, developer console. Hey, there is one button file. Okay, so if you want in Salesforce, we also create class. Okay, so I want to create new class. So clicking on file, new button, and here I'm getting Apex class. Okay, click on the Apex class. And here you can write the Apex class name. Okay, XLR training class. So any class name you can write. Click on the OK. Okay, so what I have done, I have created one Apex class. Okay, and you can see the code. Okay, code is similar to the Java. Okay, so how can we open the developer part? If you want to go in developer part, that time you can also use gear icon. Okay, navigation I'm going to write. Okay, click on gear icon. Gear icon. Okay, after clicking on gear icon, developer console. Okay, after clicking on developer console, there is file option. Okay, click on the file. When you will click on the file, you want to open the new file, you want to create new file, or you want to open existing file. Yeah, you want to delete the file. Okay, so I want to create new file. Okay, whenever you will click on new button, then what you want to create, new Apex class. Okay, Visual Force page component. Okay, you can select it. So I want to create the Apex class. Okay, after that you have to write class name. Class name equal to, okay, any class name you can write. Then create. Okay, so these are the navigation which you have to follow. Okay, so setup gear icon means you can open the new tab in Salesforce with the help of gear icon setup. Okay, if you want to open the developer part, you want to write the code, so with the help of gear icon you can enter in developer part also. Okay, gear icon developer console. After that you can create the class also. Okay, so guys, do you have any doubt till here? If you have any doubt, you can write in chat. Okay, no doubt, sir. Good, perfect. Okay, okay, so approach completed. Next is UI. Okay, before UI, some parts are remaining. Okay, setup completed. Okay, here we have add to favorite. Okay, if you want to add any Salesforce page in favorite list, so you can add it from here. Add to favorite. Okay, next to add to favorite, we have global action. Okay, so I'll teach you what is global action. In upcoming times, I'll teach you how can we create the global action. Okay, so global action means if you want to execute any action from any page, that time you can create global action. Okay, it's a globally from any page you can execute the action. Okay, next to global action, what we have learning path and Salesforce help. Okay, means for that we have trailhead also. Okay, so you can see here also. Okay, it's the add to favorite. Okay, and it is the global action. It's guidance center. Okay, and it's Salesforce help. Okay, guidance center or learning part, whatever you want to say. It is Salesforce help. Okay, here we have search setup also. What is it? It's a global search. Okay, if you want to search anything, let's suppose you want to search Himanshu user, so you can write here. Okay, so globally you can search. Okay, so what I'm getting, Himanshu Sani. What is Himanshu? He is the user. So globally you can search anything. Okay, then what we have 9 dot. Okay, here we have 9 dot. What is it? Okay, 9 dot means app launcher. Okay, 9 dot means app launcher. So if you want to view any application, okay, if you want to view any application, so how can you view it? With the help of app launcher, you can view it. Okay, so to preview the application, okay, if you want to view any application like standard application, and we have custom application. Okay, standard application means given by Salesforce, which we have not created. Okay, custom, which we will create. Okay, so if you want to view the application, okay, any type of application, standard and custom, so what can you do? You can use app launcher. Okay, so to preview the application, we use app launcher, or we can say 9do. Okay, so guys, I have one question which I want to ask to you. I want to open the sales application. Okay, I want to open the sales application. So from where I can open the Salesforce, sorry, sales application. Okay, yeah, from 9 dots, yeah, app launcher. Okay, how can we open this sales application? From 9 dot or app launcher. Okay, so what I'm doing, I am clicking on app launcher. Okay, clicking on 9 dot, what I'm getting, it's a app launcher. Okay, which application you want to open? Sales. Write in, okay, you can write sales here, then you can open it. Okay, else we have view all option also. Okay, simple click on the app launcher, view all, and here you will get all the application. Okay, so which application we have to open? Sales. Open the sales application. Okay, so successfully I am able to open the sales application. Guys, yesterday I already told you what is the use of these application. Okay, these are the standard application which is given by Salesforce. Okay, which you can use to run your business, to manage the service team, to manage the sales, okay, to manage the marketing things. You can use this type of application. If you are not happy with these application, you can create custom application and use it. Okay, whatever functionality you want to add, you can add it in custom application. Okay, you can use it. It's up to you. If you want to use the standard functionality, you can use the standard functionality, else use the custom functionality. Okay, custom functionality you have to create, custom application you have to create. Okay, these things we will learn. How can we create the custom application? Okay, same application like sales application. Okay, like sales, I want to create one application, employee tracker, in which I want to track the employee information, company name, employee name, salary. These things I want to track. Okay, so these things we will learn. How can we create CRM application in Salesforce? Okay, so sales application I have opened. Okay, so when you will open the application, you will get this page. So I have opened the sales application. I'm getting this page. Okay. Now we have to learn what I'm getting it, what we will get in application. Whenever we will create any custom application, what we will get in application. Okay. So here I'm getting one cloud. Okay. Here I'm getting one cloud. So what is it? It's the app logo. Okay. What is it? It's the application logo. So whenever you will create any custom application, okay, whenever you will create custom application, so what will you do? You will add the logo also in custom application. Whatever logo you will add, it will display here. Okay. 9 dot app launcher. Next to 9 dot, what I'm getting? Sales. What is it? It's the app name. Okay. Sales is the app name. If you will create new custom application like Paytm name will be display here. Okay, it will be displayed here. Okay. So in application, I'm getting app logo, app name. Next to app, I'm getting home opportunity leads. What is it? Okay, so these are the tabs. Okay, these are the tabs. Okay, we can also say object. Okay, till now, okay, we don't know what is object. So okay, you have to say these are the tabs. So in sales application, what I'm getting, I'm getting the tabs. Okay, leads, task, file, counts, contacts, campaigns, dashboards, reports. These all are the tabs. Okay. Other things you already know: view profile, notification, setup, Salesforce help, guidance center. Okay. Global action, add to favorite items, global search, and others are the tabs. Okay. Now, if you have to create the application, okay, in Salesforce, if you have to create CRM application, what you have to add? Simple, you have to add the logo, application logo, write the app name, okay, and add the tabs. Okay, simple, you have to create the application, add the logo, write the application name, and add the tabs. After adding the tabs, your application will be ready. Okay, so with the help of point and click approach, without coding, you can create the CRM application in Salesforce. Okay. So guys, do you have any doubt till here? Write in chat. Yeah, no doubt, all clear. Yeah, I'll teach you how can we create the application. Till now, what I'm teaching you, how can we open the application. Okay, when we will create the application, okay, we will create the custom application like Paytm, import tracker. Okay, so I'll teach you how can we create it. But after creating the application, how will you open it? I'm teaching these things. Okay, where we will get the Paytm, employee tracker, okay, library management, university application, where I'll get in app launcher. Okay, so app launcher, why we use app launcher? To preview the application. Okay, let me open the PPT. Approach completed. Next is UI. Okay, so I think it is the last part of theoretical. Okay, after that I'll start the practical things. Okay, we will do hands-on. Okay, next is UI in Salesforce. Okay. Next is UI in Salesforce. So when you will open the Salesforce, you will get two types of UI. Okay. There are two types of UI in Salesforce. First is classic UI. Second is lightning UI. Okay. First is classic. Second is lightning. Okay. You can see here. Okay. So which type of UI I am getting? I am getting the lightning UI. Okay. In Salesforce, I am in lightning. In URL, you can also see lightning. Okay. And here in gear icon, I am also getting the lightning icon. Okay. It is the lightning UI. Okay. Now what I want to open the classic UI. Okay. I want to open the classic UI. So how can we open the classic UI? We have to click on view profile, and here we will get second option, that is switch to Salesforce Classic. View profile, switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay. So when we will click on switch to Salesforce Classic, we will get the light classic UI. Okay. We will switch in Classic. It is the Salesforce Classic. Okay. So from 2014, we are not using Classic. Okay. We are not using too much Classic. Okay. In starting, Salesforce launched only classic type of UI, but after 2014, they launched the Lightning UI also. Okay. So after 2014, we are using the Lightning UI only. Okay. Still, we have two types of UI in Salesforce, Lightning plus Classic. Okay. So here I have written the navigation. How can we switch in Classic? Okay. Simple, click on view profile and you will get one button. After clicking on view profile, you will get one option, switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay, you can switch in Classic. And if you are in Classic and you want to switch in Lightning, okay, so there you will get one button. In Classic, you will get one button, switch to Lightning experience. Okay, then you can switch in Lightning also. Okay. Next question, what is the difference between Classic UI and Lightning UI? Okay, so guys, it is the interview question. Whenever you will give the interview on Salesforce, okay, if you will say you know Salesforce, so interviewer will ask, we have two types of UI in Salesforce, Classic and Lightning. What is the difference? Okay. So let me discuss on differences. Okay, Classic versus Lightning. So first difference, Classic UI is slow. Classic is slow. Lightning is fast. Okay. Second difference, Classic is not a mobile responsive, but Lightning is a mobile responsive. Okay. So guys, can you tell me the definition of the mobile responsive? What is mobile responsive here? Okay, access in mobile. Mobile UI can work in mobile. Don't know, sir. That can be used in mobile. Okay. Okay. So Classic is not mobile responsive. Okay. Classic is not mobile responsive. Lightning is mobile responsive. So I have one question. Guys, can we open the Classic UI in mobile or not? Okay, so I am getting no answer. Okay, I'm getting no answer. So what is the answer? Okay, we can open it. Okay, classic UI we can open in mobile. Okay, lightning UI we can open it in mobile. Okay, then what is the meaning of mobile responsive here? Okay, mobile responsive means if you are opening the UI or site in mobile, if you are opening the site in mobile and screen, okay, UI screen is automatically adjusting on the basis of device. So that type of UI is that is mobile responsive. Okay, so what is mobile responsive? If you are opening any site in mobile and on the basis of device, okay, on the basis of mobile size, if screen is automatically adjusting, that is mobile responsive. Okay, same site you are opening in laptop and on the basis of laptop size, screen is automatically adjusting, means that site is mobile responsive. Same site you are opening in iPad or tab, okay, and screen is automatically adjusting, that is mobile responsive. Okay, if screen is not automatically adjusting, okay, if you are opening the site in desktop, it is working fine, but if you are opening the site in mobile, so screen is not automatically adjusting, what you are doing, you are doing zoom in and zoom out. Okay, you are doing zoom in and zoom out for clicking of button. Okay, so which type of UI is it? It's a it's not a mobile responsive UI. Okay, if you are doing zoom in and zoom out in mobile, so that UI is not mobile responsive. Okay, so classic is not a mobile responsive. If you will create the classic type of UI, you can open it in cell phone, you can open it in mobile, but you will face the issue in screen. Okay, but when you will create lightning type of UI, you can open it in mobile and you will not face the issue in screen. Okay, screen will automatically adjust. That is this difference. Okay, third is, okay, classic is based on multi-page architecture. Okay, what is the architecture of classic? Multi-page. And lightning is based on single page architecture. Okay, lightning is based on single page architecture. What is the meaning? Okay, multi-page and single page. Okay, let's suppose it's the UI, it's one page, okay, side page, and there is four component, or we can say four page. Okay, single page architecture and multi-page architecture we have to understand. Okay, page 1, page 3, page 4. Okay, page 2. And let's suppose, okay, in page 1 there is 1000 line of code. Okay, how much line of code we have written to create the page 1? 1000 line. Okay, for each page we have written 1000 line of code. Okay, in page 2 there is one button. Okay, there is one button, save. Okay, so when we will click on save button, okay, we'll open the new page. Okay, so multi-page classic is based on multi-page architecture. Multi-page architecture means whenever you will click on any button, okay, whenever you will click on button, what will happen? This URL will change. Okay, I want to open the page 5, so this URL will change. Okay, when you will change the URL, whenever you will change the URL, so what will happen? Okay, whenever we will change the URL, what will happen? Complete page will reload. Okay, whenever you will change the URL, complete page will reload. If complete page will reload, so 100 line of code of page 1 will execute, 100 line of code, sorry, 1000 line of code page 3 4 will also execute. Okay, we are working on page 2, but backend code of these component, these page also executing. Why? Because we are changing the URL. Okay, so it's a multi-page architecture. But if, okay, if architecture is single page, okay, and there is one button, okay, submit button. So in Lightning, if you want to call any component, so without changing the URL, you can call it. Okay, in Classic, it's mandatory to call the component in URL. Without URL, you can't call. But in Lightning, you can call it. Okay, without adding the component in URL, you can call the another component. So on click of submit button, what we will get? We will get the new UI. Okay, and okay, we will get the new UI. So URL will not change. If URL will not change, so page will not reload. If page will not reload, so 1000 line of code, component 1, component 2, and component 3 will not execute. Okay, if 1000 line of code will not execute, means it will not take too much time to display the output. Okay, so in Lightning UI, you will get the fast response because the architecture is single page. Okay, single page means URL will not change. URL will not change means page will not reload. If page will not reload, you will get the fast response. But in Classic, okay, we can call the page from URL. Okay, if URL will change, so complete page will reload. If complete page will reload, so other page code will also execute. If other page code will execute, it will take the time. That's why we'll get the late response. Okay, so it is the reason. That's the reason Classic is slow and Lightning is fast. Okay, so these are the main difference between Classic and Light. Okay, mobile responsive means we can open the site in mobile, and on the base of a screen, okay, on the base of device, screen will adjust. On the base of device, screen will automatically adjust. That is mobile responsive. Okay, if somebody will ask what is mobile responsive, that definition you have to tell. It doesn't means site will not open in mobile. Okay, don't say this statement. Okay, so these are the main difference between Classic and Lightning. Okay, so guys, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Till here, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. COE means where's COE? Yeah, in single page will not reload. Okay, everything will be available on single page. You can hide the component, you can display the component. Okay, render process, render functionality we can use. Whatever UI you want to display to the client, we can display. Other things we can hide. That is single page. Okay, multi-page means we will call the page. On click of button, we will call another page. How can we call the page? From URL, we can call it. Yeah, in your laptop, it will work. I'll teach Lightning UI. Okay, I will not use the classic UI. Everything we will do with Lightning. Okay, guys. So now you can take 7 minutes of break. Again, we'll connect at 8:15. Okay. So guys, please be available at 8:15. I'll start the session. Okay, we'll do hands-on practice. Okay, please be available in the meeting. Okay, you can drink the water, whatever you want to do. Okay, so guys, are you back? Shall I start the session? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start the session, and next topic is that is object. Okay, so what is object? In object, we store the data. Okay, what is object in Salesforce? If you want to store the data, that time you can use object. Okay, which type of data we will store? Okay, so text type of data you can store it, okay, in the object. Okay, so before object, yeah, okay, before object, where we, you can say before database, where we were storing the database, sorry, data. Okay, before database, where we were storing the data. Nowadays we are storing the data in database. If there is no database, so where you will store the data? Okay, Excel. Okay, if there is no database and you have to store the data, so what will you do? You will open the spreadsheet or Excel sheet. In Excel you will store the data. Okay, in Excel you will store the data. What we have to store? Name, phone, email. So in Excel we can store the data. Okay, so let's suppose you have to store the student information. Okay, you have to store the student information, so in Excel sheet you can store it. Okay, so in Excel sheet what will you get? There will be one table. Excel sheet means table. Okay, inside the table what will you get? You will get the columns and row. Okay, inside the table what you will get? Row and columns. Okay, so in Salesforce we have object to store the data. Object is similar to the table. Okay, if you have to store employee type of data, you will create new table, new sheet. Okay, in Salesforce what will you do? If you have to store employee type of data, create new object. You have to store student data, create new object, student. Okay, in Excel sheet what you will do? You will create new sheet. If you have to store passenger type of data, you will in Salesforce you will create new object, but in a spreadsheet, in Excel sheet you will create new sheet. Okay, so object is similar to the table. Okay, in table we have columns and row. Okay, what is column? Guys, I have one question. Can you tell me how many columns are in this table? Okay, so how many columns? There are 5 columns. Okay, so we have 5 column: ID, first name, last name, email, and year of birth. Okay, so what column specify which type of data you want to store? Do you want to store DOB, date, email, or text type of data, or number type of data? What column is specifying here which type of data we are storing? Okay, so there are 5 column. There are 5 column. Okay, how many rows? Okay, we can say 8 row. Okay, ID first row, second, third, fourth. So how many rows we have? 8 rows. Okay, 5 and 8. Okay, and how many, is it one table or more than one table? Okay, it's a one table. So in simple term, we have one table in which we have 5 columns and 8 rows. Okay, in simple term. Okay, in Salesforce term, okay, it's not a table. In Salesforce, we don't say table. What we say object. Okay, it is the table, student tables in simple term. But in Salesforce, it is a object, a student object. Okay, there is one object. Okay, in table, we have columns. What we will have in Salesforce? Okay, so we have fields. Okay, in Salesforce, what we say to columns? We say fields. Okay, then we have rows. Okay, in Salesforce, what we say? We say records. Okay, what we say records. So what is object in Salesforce? Object is the place where we store the data and it is similar to the table. Okay, what is fields in Salesforce? Fields specify which type of data you want to store. Okay, and it is similar to the columns. What is records? Records are the data. Okay, so if I'll open the PPT, how many data are in this table? Data, okay, they are 7 data, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so data equal to records, and you can also say rows. Okay, so what we say, record is rows, field is column, object is table. Okay, so you can see table equal to object, column equal to field, and row equal to records. Okay, and here you can see the example. ID, first name, last name, email, year of birth. What is it? These are the columns. Okay, student is the table in simple term, and first name, last name, these are the column, and okay, ID 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, these are the rows. Okay, in Salesforce term, table is object. Okay, column is field. Rows is records in Salesforce term. Okay, so guys, is anyone who know DVMS? Okay, so IT student, they studied DVMS in BTech. Okay, so according to DVMS, it's not a table, it's a entity. Okay, in DVMS, what we say entity. Okay, so and what we say to columns in DVMS attribute. Okay, what we say to rows in DVMS tuple. Okay, so what you have to remember? You have to remember only two things. What we say to table in Salesforce object. What we say to columns in Salesforce fields. What we say to rows in Salesforce records. Okay, you have to not remember what is entity, attribute, tuple. Okay. Okay. So guys, do you have any doubt till here? All clear? Yeah, perfect. Okay, let me open the new tab, new slide. Okay, what is object? Object in Salesforce. are represented in the form of table, and it is here referred as what an entity in a database. Okay, so in database you create in entity, and in Salesforce object. In simple term, what we do, we create table, but in Salesforce term, object. Okay, what is fields? Fields are column of table. What is records? Records are the rows. They store the value. Okay, so how many types of object in Salesforce? There are two types of object. One is standard, second is custom. Okay, so first is standard, second is custom. Standard object means given by Salesforce, custom is created by us. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to teach you how can we create custom object. Okay, we know what is object. Now we have to learn how can we create the object. Okay, we know what is object. Why we use object? To store the data. Okay, now how can we create the object? Okay, how can we make the table? Okay, these thing I'm going to teach you. ठीक है, टेबल कैसे बनाते हैं वही. Okay, how can we create the object means how can we create the table. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create one object that is passenger. Okay, so I want to store the passenger name. Let me create the first object, train. Okay, so I'll create one object. Inside the object we can store train name. Okay, total seat. Okay, so these information we have to store. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to create the train type of object. Okay, so first you have to open the Salesforce. Okay, developer part you can close. Okay, you have to open the Salesforce. After opening the Salesforce, you have to click on setup. Okay, click on gear icon and setup. How can we create the object? Gear icon, setup. Okay, after clicking on gear icon and setup, you will come to the setup home page. Okay, so next to home, what you will get? You will get the object manager. Okay, setup, go to the object manager. Okay, what is object manager? Okay, if you want to create and view the object, so that time you can use object manager. Okay, so object manager is the place where you will get all type of object. Okay, object manager is the place where you will get all type of object. All type of object means you will get the standard object as well as custom object. Okay, if you want to create new object, you can also create the new object. And if you want to modify the object, like you want to delete object, you want to edit the object, you can also edit it. Okay, so object manager is the place where we can see all the object. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to open the object manager. First thing, setup, then next to home, you will get the object manager. Here you can see I'm getting all the object, account, activity, all standard object. All object are standard. There is no custom object. because till now I have not created any custom object. Okay. So after clicking on object manager, what will you get? You will get one button, that is create. Okay, create. So now what we have to do? We have to create one object, create custom object. Okay, setup object manager, create custom object. Now enter the label name. Okay, object label name. So what I'm doing, I'm going to write the object label name. Okay, what should be the object label name? Train. Okay, then you have to enter the plural name. Okay, you have to enter the plural name. So I'm going to enter plural name, trains. Okay, if plural name is starting with vowel sounds, you can click on this checkbox, else you don't need to click here. Okay, so automatically you will get the data in object name. Okay, you have to enter the data in table. Okay, you have to enter the text in label. By default, you will get the data in object name. Okay. We are using Lightning. It's the Lightning UI, guys. You can see in URL, it is the Lightning. I am creating custom object. Custom object means which is not given by Salesforce. Okay. Label name I have entered. By default, I'm getting the object name. Object name we will use in coding. Okay. Label name will display on UI. Whatever label name you are entering, that label name you will get on UI. And whatever you are getting in object name, okay, that you will use in coding. Okay, so by default, you will get the value in object name, which you will use in coding. Okay, now what I'm getting the description. Okay, description means why are you creating this object? Okay, what is the purpose of creating this object? So to store train information. Okay, so description is optional. You can skip it also. If you want to write the value, you can write. Okay, to store train information. To scroll down, by default, one field will be created inside the train object. Okay, one field will automatically created inside the train object. What will be the field name? Train name. Okay, if you want to change it, you can change it. Okay, it's up to you. So I don't want to change it. I want it. Okay, I want train name field. Then these are the optional features. If you want to click on these feature, you can click, else you can skip it. Okay, so do scroll down. Simple click on allow search. Allow search means if you will click on this allow search, so from search setup, you can search the data of this object. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I have entered the object name, why we are creating the object. Okay. Then train name only. And allow search, I have clicked on this checkbox, allow search. Clicking on save button. Okay. So you can see train object has been created. Okay. Train object has been created. Okay. So now what I want to create some data inside the train object. Okay, like Satabdi, train name I want to write. Okay. So will I get this train in app launcher or not? Okay, in app launcher, we will get the application. We will also get the tab. Okay, accounts. So in what I want this train object on app launcher. Okay, I want this train object in app launcher. So how can we get it? Okay, I want to add train object in app launcher, or you can say in service application. Okay, service application is the standard application, okay, which is given by Salesforce. Okay, so in one application I want to add train object. Okay, I want to add object in service application. After that we can open the service application and we can check the train object. Okay, so guys, you have to remember one thing. Okay, we cannot add object in a application. Okay, directly we cannot add object in a application. Okay, so whenever you have to add the object in a application, so directly you cannot add. Okay, so how can we add the object in a application? So answer is with the help of tab. Okay, with the help of tab you can add the object in a application. Without tab you cannot add. Okay, so till now I have created tab for train object or not. Okay, so I have not created the tab for train object. Okay, till now I have created only object, but object we cannot add in a application. What we can add? We can add the tab. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to create the tab. We have to create the tab. Okay, how can we create the tab? Click on the setup and we have to write tabs into quick find. Okay, there is one search where we have to write the tabs. After that we have to click on new button. Okay, new custom object tab. Okay, simple, click on the setup tabs. So going to open the org. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm clicking on setup, gear icon setup, and here I'm getting the search. Okay, quick find. Here you have to enter the tabs. Okay, setup tab. Okay, then you will get the new button, new custom object tab. Click on new custom object tab. Okay, now select the object. So here I am getting the train object. Okay, whatever object I have created, I am getting train. Okay, second is tab style. Tab style is mandatory. You can select any tab style. You will get the icon. Okay, so any icon you can select. Then click on the next button. Okay, it's the step one. Select the object and tab style. Click on the next button. Step 2 is add to profile. Okay, so I'll teach you profile also in data security tab chapter. Okay, so this tab is visible for all profile by default. Okay, for all profile default on. So we have not to do any changes here. We have to click on the next button. Okay, step 2 you have to skip. Then what will you get? You will get the step third. Okay, in step third, what option I am getting? Add this tab to custom application. Okay, add this tab to custom application. So here I am getting all the application. Okay, by default all application are selected. Okay, so guys, on which application we have to add this tab? Okay, on which application I want to add train object in service application. Okay, so by default, all application are selected. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to exclude it. Okay, and we have to select a particular application. So I'm going to select service application. Okay, select the service. After selecting the service application, you have to click on save button. Okay, so you can see tab has been created. Okay, tab has been created. Successfully, I'm able to create the tab. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm clicking on app launcher, going to open the service application. Okay, after opening the service application, you can refresh the page 2-3 times. Okay, after refreshing the page, what will you get? You will get the train object. You will get the train tab. Okay, here you can see I'm getting the train tab. Click on the trains tab. Okay, and here you can create the new record. Okay, train name Chennai Express. Okay, we can create the record. Train information we can store here. Okay, so first you have to create the object. You have to create the object, train object. Okay, object we cannot add in a application. Directly object we can't add in a application. So what will you do? You will create the tabs, and that tabs you will add in a application. After adding the tab, you can store the data in object. Okay, so now, okay, now what we have to do, I'm going to write the navigation. Okay, so if you want to, how can we create the object? Let me write the navigation. Okay, so if you want to create the object, what will you do? First, you will click on setup. Okay, setup means gear icon. After that, you have to click on object manager. Okay, you will get one option, that is object manager. Okay, after clicking on object manager, you will get one button, create. Click on the create button. Okay, create custom object. Then what you will get? You will get the label name. Okay, label name you have to write train. Okay, then plural name. Plural name you have to write trains. Okay, object name auto populate. Okay, automatically you will get the data in object name. Okay, description to store train information. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to write the field name. Okay, record label name equal to train name, data type equal to text. Okay, do scroll down, click on allow search checkbox, then save button. Okay, so these are the navigation which you have to follow at the time of creating the object. Okay, and what is the use of plural name? Okay, Plural name means when you will open the when you will open the Salesforce account and you will open the application. What will you get? What will be the tab name? Tab name will be the plural name. Trains, contacts, cases, reports. These are the tabs. And in every tabs, what will you get? You will get the plural name. Plural name of the object is known as tab. Trains. So let me write the navigation. Okay guys, so these navigation you have to follow. Click on the setup object manager, then create custom object. Write the label name train, plural name trains, object name will automatically populate. Then write the description to store train information. Enter record label name, train name, data type you have to select text. Then do scroll down, there will be one checkbox. Allow search. Click on this checkbox and then save. Now after creating the object, what we have to do? We have to create the tab. So how can we create tab? You have to click on the setup. And what you have to search? Setup and search tab. Setup tabs. After that you have to click on new button of custom object tab. New button of custom object tabs. Then you will get step 1. In step 1, select object. Train. Add tab style. Select any tab style. After selecting the tab style, what you have to do? You have to click on next button. On click of next button, you will get the step 2. In step 2, what is step 2? Add to profile. Skip it and you have to click on next button. For every profile, tab should be default on. So step 2 you have to skip. You have not to do any changes. Then step 3, add to application. In which application you want to add this application. So by default all application will be selected. What can you do? You can exclude it. And you can select the service application only. You can select service application. If you have created any custom, so you can select the custom application. Then save it. After saving, after clicking on save button, what you have to do? You have to open the service application, and in service application you will get a tab. So these are the navigation. How can we open the tab? Train tab. We have to click on app launcher. App launcher. How can we preview train tab? Click on app launcher. Open service application. App launcher means 9 dot. Okay, search service application. After that, you will get the train. Okay, click on the new button and create new record. Okay, you have to create new record. Okay, so these navigation you have to follow. So guys, do you have any doubt till here? Any query which you want to ask to me? No, sir. No, sir. Can you please share this file? Yeah, I'll share this file to you. Sir, why cannot we give tab label name? Okay, label name will be the object name. Okay, and tab name will be the plural name of the object. Always it okay, it will be the plural name. Will get multiple trains information. Okay, whenever you will open the train object. Okay, in train object you will get many train information. That's why name is trains. Okay, here we will get multiple trains. Chennai Express, Shatabdi. Okay, that's why trains. Accounts. We have multiple accounts. Okay, more than one account. That's why accounts. Companies. Okay, in companies we can store multiple company information. Bajaj, Ecolab, Sun Life, Cognizant, like that. Okay, so guys, इसका मतलब कि एक वेब हम ओपन करते हैं तब ट्रेंड्स फिर डिटेल्स आती है, वैसा ही ये है. Okay, we are creating CRM application. CRM application, it is the database. Okay, it is the backend part. Okay, it is the backend part. CRM application is like a database. Okay, for client will create the UI. Okay, we'll create the website and we will fetch the data. Okay, like Chennai Express. Okay, we'll fetch the train name at what time. Okay, end time, start time, total seats. These information we can display. But in backend, other details we can also display. Okay, we can store that data also. How many times Chennai Express will travel from Delhi to Chennai in a month, in a year. These things we can store in backend. Okay, so it is the backend part. Okay, so guys, I'm giving you one assignment which you have to complete. Okay, so in your free time, you will complete this assignment. Okay, so it's your task. Okay, create a passenger object. Okay, and create a passenger tab and add tab in service application. Okay, after that, what you have to do, you have to create 3 records in passenger object. What should be the first passenger name? Koransu. Second passenger name, Mayank. Third passenger name, Mukul. Okay. Inside the passenger object, you have to create 3 records. Okay. Koransu, Mayank, Mukul. Okay. So guys, I'm giving you some. Okay. I'm giving you 5 minutes. You can complete it now. Okay. If you will need any help, I'm here to help you. Okay. You can write it in chat. Yeah. Tab name. What will be the tab name? Passengers. Guys, you can go to YouTube and you can watch the session. Many times you can watch it. Okay, so if you want to take help, you can take help from here. How can we create the object? Setup, object manager, create custom object, write passenger as label name, passengers as plural name, object name automatically populate. Okay, do scroll down, write record label name, passenger name. By default, you will get it. Data type text. Okay, then click on allow search checkbox and save it. Okay, after creating the passenger object, what you have to do, you have to create the tab. Okay, so guys, you can take the screenshot. How can we create the tab? Because you have to create the tab also. Okay, offline mobile game, sir, are watching only Zoom chat. Okay, you are unable to log in. What you have created the credential offline mobile game. Have you created the credential like username and password? Okay, if you have created the credential, what you have to do, you have to write login.salesforce.com. Okay, and here you have to enter the username and password, whatever username and password you have created. After that, you will be able to log in it. Okay, write login.salesforce.com. Okay, if you have forgotten the username, what can you do? Open the mail. Okay, in mail, you will get the username. Open the mail, Salesforce mail, and do scroll down. And at last, what will you get? Username. Okay, copy this username. Okay, copy this username. After that, you will be able to log in it. Okay, so pa- participants, can you tell me, are you able to create? Have you completed this task or no? Yeah, you have to add your own record. Completed. Okay, you can select all profile. Okay, it's not mandatory to select a system admin profile. You can select all profile. 28 and 29 slide. You won't take the screenshot. Just a minute. Okay, it's the 28. Okay, it's 29. Okay, and it's the 30. Guys, if you are unable to create the account on Salesforce, on same mail ID, you can create new account. Okay, try to create new account on same mail ID. You can create multiple Salesforce account on one mail ID. Okay, if you are not getting the mail, try to create the new Salesforce account today, and you definitely will get the mail. Create three records means three data. Like Chennai Express, you have to create the passenger name. Okay, passenger name. Perfect. Okay, so guys, I think it's enough for today, and it's a good time to wrap up the session. Okay, so thank you for joining the session. Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, Himanshu. Students, I'm sending again this attendance link. Please mark your attendance. Okay, if you missed out. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat box, or else I will wind up the session. Okay, for the day, and we'll meet on tomorrow. Any questions? Here somebody using bad language, so I'm warning them. Please don't use. If you want to leave the session, you can leave and you can go and have your food. Okay, ma'am. When we'll get a digital marketing certificate by this week? Okay, by this weekend you will receive it. Ma'am, will you please give us those notes? Yeah, sure. We will upload these notes in LMS. Okay, you can get there. Sure. Day 1 PPT we already uploaded, even agenda also. Do we have the full attendance form here as well and in the LMS? So, Saurav, one time is enough. Okay, you can fill here either in the LMS. Both are same. Sorry, Satvik. We can't able to change timings. Other free classes can we attend recording sessions? We will get certificate. No, it's not. You have to watch live sessions. In there, we are sending attendance link. You have to mark those attendance. 60% attendance is mandatory for the certificate. Okay. So 9 days you have to mark your attendance mandatory. We have a class tomorrow. Yes, we have. So we have a classes on Monday to Friday. Okay. Yesterday class you can go to YouTube. We have YouTube live also, so you can see from there as well. How many sessions will be there? It's a 15 days sessions. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll meet on tomorrow.